It's time to get nerdy about transportation. Hello, welcome to Technically Nerdy. We get nerdy about technical things. These are Koowheels. They're cool. There's no L. They're cool. These are self-balancing Segway-esque shoes, and you put them on your feet, and you hang on for dear life as you tilt one way or another. It should balance, and then if I push this direction, it goes this way, and then this direction, it goes this way. So now, imagining all multi-hundred pounds of yourself on one of these, you can then accelerate or reverse or spin. It's supposed to be a lot of fun. So we've got a couple different parts to this. First, we're gonna take it out to Bill and Britt's shop when Evan and Katelyn were visiting, where I got to unbox these and kind of show them what was going on. Then we're gonna actually have Shawn, who's behind the camera, attempt to give these a ride to see how a newbie user, never experiencing this before, could actually use them. And finally, we'll wrap it all up in here, and I'll tell you whether or not you should spend your hard-earned dollars on this product. So, without further ado, let's go to Bill and Brett's shop and see what Evan and Katelyn think of these things. You guys! Oh, I got a surprise for you. These are... Wait, I wanna do the cool thing.
Oh!
These are Koowheels. These are hover shoes.
What? Hover shoes?
Imagine, you know the one, the big wheel, like the one Adam built?
Yeah.
Imagine that, but smaller per foot.
So if you strap them on?
Yes, you strap them on and you lean forward and back to make them go.
I'm gonna get hurt.
How many foam mats do you have?
Here, let's take them out. I have sharp utensils. I don't know. Ready?
What?
That's amazing.
This is so crazy.
Hover shoes, instructions, experiencing problems.
Those are probably important.
Things, stuff.
Oh, charging cable.
The charging brick.
That's a
Important.
big power brick. And
Let's see what this is. Fancy bag.
that's probably a bag.
Yep. Transport bag.
Those are in there. Whoa. That looks so dangerous.
Oh, I'm so gonna hurt myself.
What if like your
So
legs go in different
heavy.
directions?
Then your legs really go in different directions.
So are you gonna try it first?
Not me. Seems like Joel is the one who brought this
I will be the sacrificial lamb. So you put your feet on these, and if you lean forward, they take you forward.
Yep.
And if you lean back, they take you back.
And then
And if you go like this,
You spin in the
you go
circle.
like that.
Oh, my God.
Or you could spin in circles depending on the angles. There are lights. So if you're going forward, the side that's going forward has a green light, and the side that's going backwards has a red light. At
Oh,
least.
good. Then we won't hurt ourselves.
So here's what I'm thinking. Here's what I'm
Are they
thinking.
straps to your feet, or are you just standing on them?
There's things on this. Maybe those are for carrying. I don't know, because if you fall off, do you really want this heavy wheel falling over you and bonking you in the head?
You want to be able to just step off it. It beeped when I pushed that button. Oh boy. I think that's the front.
We're just gonna.
Wait. Oh, we are so gonna hurt ourselves.
It's gonna rock.
Oh, when you lift it up, it gets mad.
It doesn't like that.
Oh, no jumping. Oh. Oh. Jeez. Oh, it's mad.
I'll turn it off and turn it back on again.
Okay.
It's green now. Nope.
Okay.
Oh.
Ta-da!
So then a little bit of
It's
pressure and it... But here's what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
Okay, before we actually kill ourselves with this, let's get some stuff done during the day. Let's plug these in and charge them, and then
All right.
let's see who can escape possibly being fired upon while riding the cool wheel. Right?
Oh yes.
That's awesome.
We're gonna need a lot more safety equipment.
I just want to use this. I want to use this as a camera mount. Like
Yeah.
do a panning shot. Like not.
So
not on a
you
slumpy
could be on
surface.
them. You could be on them with the camera.
Oh, I guess that too. I mean,
Because
just put it on there.
then when you fall, the camera hits you in the head and not the cool wheel.
Yeah. Oh, it's mad.
It's gonna yell at you, Bill.
It's so angry.
And then it gives up.
Okay.
I guess that's a safety thing.
So
Is that the plan?
Is
that the plan?
This
Good plan.
is
Good
moving
plan.
way too fast. This moves way too fast. we're gonna get hurt. It's gonna be fantastic.
All right, let's
It's
go.
really forceful.
Let's just do this.
Oh my god.
That's so awesome and terrible at the same time.
I need a hand. That one's Oh no. Oh no, no. Okay, okay. No. No.
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Those are terrifying.
Lean forward just a little bit.
Great. Whee!
This is so much more efficient than water.
Okay, this is kind of fun, but it's also
I'm also terrified.
Okay, I'm gonna hop
It really does. When it wants to go, it's like I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Then, okay, let me put them back together.
You just nailed Brittany's torso.
This is so frightening. Oh
I
man.
got really sweaty watching you do that.
It's that wobble back and forth where it's like, this is it, I'm dead.
They're not on easy mode. These
They're
are
gonna-
on like expert mode. You know what I mean?
Require practice.
Maybe
A
we
lot of
just
practice. You need to get one of those butt pads, elbow pads,
Pad
4
everything.
helmets.
maybe we just need to read the instructions.
Probably.
Maybe.
So as you can see, Bill, Britt, myself, Evan, and Katelyn, we aren't necessarily the most agile people when it comes to these things. We're more like newborn deer than we are a circus performer, if that's even a comparison you can make. So now let's throw it to Shawn, my editor, my cinematographer, my friend, my bro. Fist bump. Yes, there it is. We got these under Shawn's feet. Let's see how he fares on the Koowheel.
Okay,
Yeah.
so now stop doing that.
Yeah, thanks. I hate it. I hate it already.
There you go. It's like tank controls, like with tread.
Yeah.
If you push 1 foot forward and 1 foot backwards, you'll spin. There you go. See?
Okay.
Well done.
Yeah. Somebody else might be a little bit better at this than me.
We'll get a child on this, and we'll see how the child does.
Right.
Show Shawn how it's done.
Thanks for that.
Not too bad. Obviously, Shawn could probably accelerate into a 90s themed party wearing these things with some cool shades if he wanted, if he spent some more time with them. I think that's the key here. You have to not just jump on and enjoy the ride. You have to spend time on them and get used to them. Just like with anything, practice is going to make perfect. The only issue is you need a lot of really flat, not bumpy ground without a bunch of seams in it. These wheels on the bottom are very hard, and if I threw it at you, it would hurt a lot because they're very heavy. And if you're traveling over a seam and 1 foot goes and 1 foot doesn't, you're going to fall down hard and it's not going to feel really good. The kids have no problem jumping on these things. The kids just jump on and they're zooming around the house. They're zooming around outside. The bumps don't seem to get to them. For myself, for Shawn, Bill, Britt, Evan, and Katelyn, even the smooth ground didn't seem to make it easy for us. But again, we're adults. Kids takes to things a lot easier. More importantly though, should you spend your hard-earned money on a product like this? I think they are exciting. And I think when they first came out quite a while ago, they were priced between $400 and $500 US, which is just a big fat no, because that's too much money for a product like this. I don't think the enjoyment level is there for the amount of money you would have to spend. But right now, I just did a search on my phone, and according to Google, they are around the $199 to $250 US range, I think, if I remember correctly. That changes things a little bit because it's nearly half the price of what they were before. And if you have some kids that have no inner ear problems and can balance really well, or if you're a gymnast at heart, or if for some reason these appeal to you. I would imagine someone who skis could do well on these, whereas a snowboarder would not, just because they're independent. They're interesting, but in my opinion, I would not pay money for these. You may have a different opinion, and if you do, let us know down in the comments. Technically Nerdy is myself and Shawn and us having a good time and nerding out about other technical things. If you have any other ideas for things that you'd want to see featured on the channel, leave comments down below. For now though, I think I'm gonna go put these back where the kids had them and charge them up because they're gonna ride them. I am not. I'll see you on the next Technically Nerdy.